Well, everybody's talking about this illegal immigrant who did an illegal U-turn and killed 3 people in Florida. I'm glad that people are finally talking about it, but I think it's really sad that you have to see it before you'll believe it. I've been talking about this for over a year, how dangerous these guys are. I see dangerous stuff out here every day by these foreign truck drivers, and people just act like I'm a liar, I guess. I've been driving a truck for 20 years. When I see a truck doing something unsafe, it stands out to me like a sore thumb. If you just drive a car and you've never driven a truck, if you haven't done this for a living, you don't even know what to look for. You don't even know what you're looking at, right? I see things that you don't see. Plus, when a truck passes me, I can see directly in their window, just like when a car passes you. So I can see that they have their foot on the dash and they're watching Netflix on their phone while they're passing me in a no truck lane doing 15 over in a work zone. Like, I see this every day, every single day. And there's been tons of fatality accidents. There's been entire American families wiped off the face of the earth. And I guess because there wasn't a video of the actual incident happening, it just didn't really strike with people like this one did. Terrell, Texas, there was a family of 5 killed in a wreck. There was a wreck in Austin, killed 5 people, injured like 18. There was one in Chattanooga. There's one in Thomasville, Alabama that killed 2. There was one that ran off the road into the grass and killed 2 surveyor workers in Florida. But we're going to, and now we're just going to blame Gavin Newsom, but since they started the English language proficiency, putting drivers out of service for this, most of the trucks that have been put out of service are from companies out of Texas. So Texas is doing this. Florida's doing this. The Chicago area is really bad for it. California does it. Oregon. Almost every state is issuing these non-domicile CDLs. So I think we need to make trucking for American citizens only, mainly for safety. Like, these foreign drivers are way overrepresented in fatality accidents. And this continues to go on because people want their free shipping with Amazon Prime. And it's disgusting, and I've been trying to get attention to it for a long time, but I have no real voice, I don't have a platform, as they say, right? And it's really upsetting to me that we continue to allow this for more than just the safety reason as well. These are good jobs. I make $100,000 to $120,000 a year driving a truck out here. We have college graduates who are buried in student debt making $40,000 a year. But we're bringing people in and giving them these $100,000 a year jobs. And there's so much fraud in this. We have companies that are based out of other countries. They're using embezzled money from criminal enterprise in other countries to buy trucks in America and put drivers in them. And they're being operated and dispatched out of, like, Russia. Do you think when a truck runs over a family of 5, an American family of 5, that they're sad about it in Russia? Do you think they give a fuck? Because I don't think they care. They probably do like a little dance, they have a little party or something. Then they just change the name of the company and the DOT numbers, and they can just continue on. We've seen it. Those of us that are out here, we see this. I bet most drivers have seen a guy pull into a truck stop, pull the name off the piece of paper that's taped to his door, and tape a new name on it and drive off. Because it happens all the time. It's just rotating DOT numbers and names and frauds, and they'll get insurance on like one truck, and they'll put it in Photoshop, and they'll change the VIN numbers over and over again to all the other trucks they have and print off the copies, and so it looks like all the trucks have insurance, but only one truck insurance on it. And they're crushing American companies that are actually safe and actually have a culture of safety and have safety departments and stuff. These companies are going out of business because, it's a lot cheaper when you don't have to worry about insurance or maintenance and safety and training and all this stuff that goes into having a proper truck driving company. So we're being undercut by people who will just run your family over, and if they can drive away and get away with it, they will. They don't care. So, we're crushing American businesses. We're giving good paying jobs to dangerous people. And they're coming in on like H-2B visas. They're not H-1B visas because they don't view truck driving as skilled labor. So they're under H-2B. I think you should have to be an American citizen to drive a truck, period. American citizen. I don't care where you're born or if you immigrated or not, but once you complete the immigration process to become an American citizen and you've been driving here for a couple of years, then I think you should be able to get your CDL. Not before. And people can argue about it and they can say that I'm racist or whatever they want to say. I don't really give a shit, right? Because I see dead people. I see them on the road. I see them all the time. And no name calling or bullshit like that is going to get me to lie about the things that I see.